Hello my friends, welcome back to Keto in the Chaos. On this channel, I like to share all my tips and tricks on how I lost 200 pounds and how I am working to maintain my weight loss over time. So if that's what you're looking for, don't forget to click the subscribe button and ring the bell for more videos like this one to inspire you to get started. My top 3 tips. Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. I am so glad that you stopped to check in on me on my week 2 of my summer 2023 keto weight loss cut. Some people have asked me, what is a cut? Well, basically a cut is just going on a diet to lose body fat. It is eating in a calorie deficit. I tend to do a pretty heavy duty one, especially at the beginning when I'm really in it to win it. And then as things progress, sometimes they inch up the calories a little bit. But basically it's eating in a calorie deficit to lose weight. I call it a cut because basically I'm trying to cut body fat off of my body. I do have lipedema and lymphedema. Lipedema is fatty tissue in my legs and arms that cannot be removed by a diet and exercise. So there is really only so much I can improve those areas, but I work hard on it and I do the best I can. I also have lymphedema, which is basically lymphatic swelling that probably I've always had issues with, honestly. I've always been kind of a person who swells when things are like, when I'm in labor and they put fluids in me. Anytime they put fluids in me, like at a hospital, whatever, I always would not be able to decrease that or get rid of that fluid. And so I think I already had some lymphatic issues, but after my tummy tuck surgery, it's gotten a lot worse. And so I tend to swell really bad in my hips, thighs, mostly and sometimes even in my belly where the tummy tuck was, that kind of thing. So I have these things that I'm dealing with. So take my results with a grain of salt. They aren't typical. So right now I'm in the water weight drop phase because keto is really the best thing you can do for lymphedema and for lipedema. It's just really hard for me to stick to it 24/7 all the year round. So I'm going to drop a lot of water weight when I first begin these things. And then as things go along, you'll see it's slow going. So we will see what happens over the summer. I'm going to do the best that I can. So this is week 2. My goal for the week was to be at 130 grams of protein minimum and about 1,300 calories. That was my goal setting out. I did have quite a few days where it was more difficult to keep track of what I was doing and also to plan in advance. But regardless, I worked really hard at it and did the best I could do. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you all of my weigh-ins. And at the very, very, very end, I will show you a 360 body view of how I look as things progress from week 1 to whatever week I'm on. So if you're looking for that, that's going to be at the very, very end of this video. I'm trying to make these short, so I am not showing you what I'm eating in these videos this year, but I've done it a lot. So if you are looking for what I eat during a cut like this, there are a billion. And if you go to my main page and you go up to the bar at the top, you'll see a place where it says playlists. If you go there and drop down the playlist, you'll see all the playlists I have organized of all my videos since I began this channel in 2017, in August of 2017. It has been a crazy ride, but I have kept as organized as possible so that you guys can find all the information about how I lost weight to begin with and what I'm doing to maintain. So hopefully that will be helpful to you. So these videos this summer are just going to be check-ins, letting you know how things are going, letting you know how my mental state is, etc., etc. So as far as my mental state, I'm doing okay this week. I definitely am still struggling wanting to munch at night. That's just something that I always have issues with. I've been eating a lot of sugar-free Jell-O in order to combat that, but it has been difficult. But as far as how I am feeling, I'm actually feeling pretty good so far on this cut. I am not feeling miserable or anything. I'm still working on my medications. I'm trying to adjust my ADHD medications still, and so some days are better than others. I've had 2 days this week where I woke up and I was like, nah, my brain, it's not gonna work today. And then there's days like today where I got literally no sleep because I was watching my son's little plane going across from here to Europe He is in Amsterdam at the moment, my 17-year-old, he's in a dance group, and they are doing like folk dance like festivals in the Netherlands and then in France next week. So I was not sleeping because I was waiting for him to arrive, and then after he arrived I was helping him figure out some things, his phone, and like make sure he got with his host family before I could sleep. So I got no sleep last night, and you would think that my brain would not work today, and yet I haven't even taken my medication yet today, and things are looking up. So I am actually planning to head to the amusement park with my kids today, just because I'm feeling it's a good day and we have season passes. So first off, let me show you the weigh-ins for the week. I literally have just put them, I'm just going to put them into little clips for you. If you're looking for what scale I use, I have that information in the about section as well. It is called the Fit Track scale. I started using that one because it's not as reflective as the Renfo scale, and it was sent to me by the company to try, so I'm using it. If you're curious about that, link in the description. Okay, let's see all the weigh-ins, then we'll come back and talk about how my calories went for the week and also how my exercise was. All right, we'll see you guys on the other side.
Je boog wat aan mijn best life, yeah. Je boog wat aan mijn best life, yeah. Something you and me, oh. Je boog wat aan mijn best life, yeah. Jumping, flexing, I know. I just want to know. Something you and me.
Alrighty, so there you have it. My weigh-ins for the week were pretty steady. 211.2, then 209.7, 209.7, 209.7. I missed a day. I don't even know what happened there. I swear I recorded it, but apparently I missed a day. But I'm guessing it was 209.7 because it was pretty much 209.7 the whole week until all of a sudden on the last day, bam, back up to 212.1. The reason that happened was because the day before I had gone to the amusement park and walked around all day in the heat. I had forgotten to take my Soleil water with me, so I was low on electrolytes. My body was starving for electrolytes. I went to a concert that night to watch my son do his, send-off show. In fact, for funsies, I'm just going to put maybe a couple of their little clips of their dances at the end, just for anybody who wants to see it after the 360. So if you want to see my son be awesome, because he is, he's the one with the big curly hair. So I'll put that at the end. But I went to his program that night, and my calories were a little high, but they weren't like ridiculous to make me gain weight or anything. I really think it was electrolytes that was the issue. But yeah, scale is fickle. That's why I don't really count on the daily weights to give me the barometer of how I'm doing. I have to go by average weigh-ins. So if you average all those out, the average is 210.2, which is 5.3 pounds down from the average from last week. So I'll call that pretty good. That's 2 5-pound losses in 2 weeks. I'm guessing I've pretty much lost the water weight at this point. I'm feeling like I'm good and into ketosis. Sometimes I'm feeling really, really draggy because I'm not keeping up on my electrolytes as good as I need to. If you're wondering about keto flu and the electrolytes, I have a whole playlist on that too. So don't forget to check that out if you're just starting the keto diet. You do not want to do this without supplementing electrolytes, or you will feel like you are dying. Luckily, I know what to watch for, and I know what I'm doing wrong, and so I was able to fix that and nip it really quickly. But other than that, it's been a pretty great week. Like I said, I went to the amusement park. I actually went twice this week to the amusement park and did a lot of walking. I didn't film any of it. We were just enjoying our life and enjoying, living our best lives, and I really didn't think about the fact that that was my exercise for the week. I was totally planning to do the chicken bucket workout, but I couldn't find a bucket. My bucket broke last week. Couldn't find another bucket with a handle, and I'm just like, I don't have time to deal with this, I don't have time. So maybe that will come in the summer as we go. I don't know. We will see if I find another bucket, but right now I'm just like, feed the chickens, get it done. I didn't even get in the pool. I totally meant to. I just haven't done it yet. Dave got it all fixed up for me, and I just have not gotten in the pool. So that's going to be high on my priority list next week. Not this week probably, because I've got a lot going on. One day this week I am actually going walking at like 7 a.m. with a friend, so that'll be some exercise. And then this weekend, Dave and I are going out of town for our anniversary. I'm still up in the other air whether or not I'm going to stay keto on our anniversary or whether or not I'm just going to like toss it to the wind. I think I might try to stay as close as possible, but I don't think I'm going to be tracking. So it's going to be a complicated week next week when I check in. It's our anniversary. We're going out of town. I don't want to have to think about it. I want to go to a movie and have popcorn. I want to do the things I like to do. So we'll see how that will affect the scale. I'm sure it will be awesome. And also probably I'm ovulating also this week, I think. So yeah, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But that's the plan coming up. So I don't have any exercise again to share with you guys, and I feel kind of bad about that. But I mean, I'm trying with this whole getting back into filming thing. It's like I don't think about it as much as I used to, because I used to do it so much. But I'm sure you guys are thrilled because these videos are much shorter and easier to watch because they're short. I didn't even measure myself, so I can't even tell you if my measurements went down. I know. I'm so like, whatever. My son was leaving for the Netherlands, and I was worried about getting him to the airport in time, and then his flight was delayed, and I was there half the day, and we didn't have food, and it was, oh my gosh, it was a whole thing. But he is safely there now, and we have figured out his phone, and we're able to communicate. He's staying with a host family there, and he's just the cutest pie. He's just cute. Anyway, so that all being said, I had reasons why I didn't do my measurements. Far as calories went, I was okay. I was successful to a degree. Started off the week strong. So let's see. 1301, 1356, 1372, 1343, 1464, 1479, and 1453. So the 1464 day was our party at the church. We had a church party. I tried to track the best I could, and that's really a guess. And then we had a big party for my son to send him off to Amsterdam and everything. And that was one of those days. And then I think on Saturday, I was just like really munchy. So Sunday was the send off. Saturday was, I was struggling. So I ate a little bit more. And the day before that was like the party. So there was just a lot of things. There was just a lot of things going on. I'm glad I wasn't filming my food because that would have been way stressful. But for an average of 1395, which is only 53 calories up from last week, and it's about 100 calories or 95 calories higher than I like to be. So, you know what? We're still in a deficit. It's not as good of a deficit, but oh well, like I keep getting so many negative comments from like people in other countries that I'm starving myself on 1300 calories anyway. Everyone has to have an opinion. Like, whatever. You don't even like understand that I just not like doing this for a very long time, but whatever. Not worth arguing. Not worth arguing with people who don't even speak English. Like, hello, why are you even here? But hey, welcome. If you are here and you're watching this video and you want to support the channel and you like are interested in what I'm doing and you can actually understand me, I am glad to have you. Just like, kibosh on the I don't see any change in your behind on the 2-week video from January. Who cares? Like, it was 2 weeks. Anyway, sorry. You know me. I get really, when people say not nice things. Carbs, I was 29 average for the week, which was pretty in line from what I usually do, and 59 fat, which was really, really low because my protein was 157, which was fairly high. So I just focused on protein and tried to do the best I could. I'm not going to, like I said, make myself horribly miserable. If I feel like I need to eat more food, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to try not to, but if that happens, that happens. I really, really want to stick to the 1300. Obviously, that is not going to happen this week. I'll be lucky if my average is like a maintenance, and I'm going to consider it a diet break. I'm going to do the 2-day diet break. Well, actually, it might end up being 3 because it'll be Friday. We're driving out, and it's like a 4-hour drive, 5-hour drive. We're going down to St. George, Utah. And then Saturday's our actual anniversary, and we're probably going to eat out a couple of times that day. And then on Sunday, we'll be driving home from St. George, so it'll be like in the car and all that. So, I don't know. We're going to try and keep it keto best I can, other than popcorn at the movie theater, because, yeah. Let's see. Is that it? I think that might be it, guys. I think that's it. I don't have anything else to say. I feel like this is boring, because I don't have anything to say, but lots of fun things are going on. Like I said, I'm going to share some video of my son dancing. You will get a kick out of it. It is a hoot. I had no clue he could dance like that. I'm not kidding. I had no clue. I'm going to sub out the music so that I don't get demonetized because I really need the cashola from this channel. And speaking of cashola, if you want to support the channel, all the ways you can are in the About section. If you're looking for discount codes, they're all in the About section. Don't forget to open that up and check it out. Support me and make this whole YouTube thing worth it because mentally it's stressful, but financially it does help me. And I'm still paying off that surgery, guys. It's 2 years in and I'm still paying it off. I don't know how many more months to go, but it feels like eternity. Anyway, that's for another video. We'll talk about that in a couple of weeks when we do my 2-year update. But anyway, on to the 360, and I will see you all again soon.
You broke what's on my best life, yeah. You broke what's on my best life, yeah. Something you and me on.
Away, away, away from the beach.
Now they actually fight each other now, right?
Yeah. Now they're in a real fight. Now they're in a stare down.
You got this, Finn! You got this!